Oh, no.
Whoa. You
Whoa.
just almost got fisted.
Oh, I'm
bro.
almost dead. I'm flashing red.
We gotta make more fisting jokes.
Oh, sorry.
All right. What is happening?
You ask me that every time, and I don't really have an answer yet.
What?
So let's work it out.
I just saw a bunch of body parts in a trunk.
There they are, those sleazy sardinis, and their snazzy new home looks peaceful, huh? Well, I've got a radical surprise for 'em. You like the voice? Huh?
What's the name of the show?
I'm Polterguy.
Do the name of the show.
I'm the guy, the Polterguy.
We'll get to that.
Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is James.
And I'm annoyed for some reason right off the bat.
Apparently.
I don't know why. I'm
Really
just
set him off.
I'm in a snit.
A snit?
It's my grandma would have said.
I'm in a snit.
Somebody's in a snit.
My grandma would have said the N-word.
Well, Brazil nuts were known by another name in our house sometimes.
She'd say it in public, too, and I'm like, Grandma, you know.
Yeah.
You know you're not supposed to say that, Grandma.
Yeah.
Don't act like
It
it's...
wasn't an oopsie-daisy senior moment. That was a calculated choice.
Yeah, you did that on purpose, Grandma.
You knew nobody was going to say anything because you're old. Those days are over.
All right, so we're playing a game called Haunting, starring Polterguy on Sega Genesis.
Fear level, calm.
And we're supposed to scare this family.
I like that you just keep doing little jumps. That's cute.
So I jump into things.
I'm seeing that. Yeah, you're a polter guy.
Yes, and I load them, right?
Oh.
Now they're loaded.
Hey, go
So now
there.
the TV's loaded.
Go over there and load that couch.
Oh, I did load the couch.
Good.
The couch stuck its tongue out at him.
Then you might be vice president someday.
That's a horrible thing to see. Just in the middle of your house. So my goal here is to scare these people.
Oh, a blood rug.
The reason I'm scaring them is...
Oh, look, he's freaked. Vito's freaked.
Yeah.
Why are you scaring them? Yes.
I'm Polterguy. I was killed by this man. He murdered me.
And now you're making his life hell.
Yes.
That's the gist.
It was like a hit and run. I was like a punk rock skateboarder.
I see that with the jacket.
Yeah, all that. It's all a vibe. Oh, he left early. Okay.
He's screaming.
He's like,
He's running away screaming.
I gotta go. Let's chase him down. And my goal now is to terrify them.
I like that premise for a game because one, you're taking the quote unquote like villain's perspective.
Yeah.
Which is fun in video games. But also it's just such a simple, easy, like, yeah, you scare these guys because they're bad guys. Like, it's so easy to explain that to someone.
I scare his whole family, though, so I'm throwing dishes at his wife now.
Hell yeah.
Flo Sardini.
I love those animations for the cowering in the corner and stuff.
Oh, the game looks great.
It looks like that scene in Truman Show where Truman attacks his wife.
There's so many choices!
No! Do something!
What'd you say?
Who are you talking to?
What are you talking about? Oh, I love that movie. It's so good.
It's not a good movie to dwell on mentally.
Sure, yeah. You think about it for more than a second, it kind of falls apart.
Well, no, it's just that, like, there's an actual disorder that people get where they think they're in some sort of Truman Show. It can lead to some psychosis if you're not careful.
What's that called? Do you know?
It's called Truman Show Syndrome.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, they named it after that.
I didn't realize that.
So that's literally what people think is happening, that
I
they're
thought
in
it was
some
like
sort of elaborate fake world.
I thought it was so I don't feel real sometimes. We talked about that, haven't we?
That's more like what, derealization?
Yeah, derealization, depersonalization.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
The way that I describe it to people is that it feels like I'm an entity floating behind me, watching myself go about my day.
Sure. Well, and I have.
It's even weirder if I'm driving, because that's not the time you want to have an episode.
A dissociative episode.
Yeah, that's not the time you want that to happen, because you're like, oh wow, I got to get. Or sometimes it'll happen driving. I'll pull in the driveway and go, I don't know how I got here.
Well, that's also been documented too, but that's a different part of the brain. That's
Sure.
not necessarily an unhealthy coping mechanism.
My thing is that when I'm at work and I'm getting overwhelmed, I kind of check out. Like he just did.
It's a pretty.
He's like, I got to go to hell real quick.
Look, for anybody who's in a situation like that, where they are, like you said, where they're starting to get overwhelmed and feel that way, yeah, one of the options your brain can pick is to kind of just, hey, we're going to separate you mentally from this situation out of safety, so you don't have to feel overwhelmed or whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And I get why the brain does that, but yeah, it can be real bad real fast.
Other times I'll just kind of be in the zone and bye-bye. I'm going to go for a while. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'll be here. I'll be near me. If anyone needs me, I'll be next to me. And that's a weird... I don't know how to describe it other than that, is that I am standing next to myself.
Yeah, you don't want to say, like, out-of-body experience, because that has weird connotations. But
Yeah, it's something like that.
You're disconnected
I'm not having a spiritual episode.
from what you usually think of as a part of yourself.
I can just see myself
Which
doing
in this
stuff.
case would be, like, your body. Yeah, and your life happening next
And
to you.
other times I'll ask myself questions like, why am I me? Why do I see what I see? What do other people see? Can other people see me the way that I see me?
No, they can't. They never will. That's one of the worst parts of life, really. Honestly, if you really want to know, one of the worst parts of life, I think, is the fact that no one on this earth will ever know themselves and someone else the same way.
So that scene in The Matrix where they're like, what's that say up there? It's in Latin, and it says, it means know thyself. And I go, I can't. I wish I could. But I don't know myself that very well. Not well enough to say that I'm self-aware. To just claim that. A lot of people claim that they're self-aware. Most of us aren't.
I don't claim to know the mechanisms behind every part of myself. I feel like I've cataloged a good portion of my habits, patterns, and things like that have emerged over the years, and I've taken conscious efforts to do one thing or another to correct certain ones. But like you, I would also say that I don't, quote-unquote, know myself that well.
No, not the way that people around me do. I think people around me know me better than me.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think people around me probably aren't even looking inward most of the time.
Oh, I'm talking about like people that are important to me.
Yeah, you're giving
me.
You're giving people credit though for knowing you, and that's probably fair. But yeah, as far as strangers, they're not looking twice at you.
No, not at all. No, they say people say the weirdest shit to me. Off the cuff, just out of nowhere.
Hey, I'm right here.
And I think I'm talking about mainly customers at work.
NPCs.
They will tell me really personal shit. And I think it's kind of because maybe they don't have anyone to talk to.
I think that's probably part of it. Sure.
So you just got to play along with it. When you're at work and you're in like
I roll with it. I try to just roll with it.
Yeah, if you're in a retail environment,
keep it light.
People are going to say some odd shit to you.
Keep it moving.
Try not to overthink it. Don't point out to them that they said some crazy shit either, because it won't matter.
Right. I just roll with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll make a little joke and then just, okay, see you later. Bye.
You and we might get together after the incident and be like,
we're going to talk about it. You and
bro,
I are going to talk about it.
You're not going to believe what this guy told me.
No, but I'm not going to go tell fucking Sally in lane 3 that she's being an absolute idiot right now. No, there's no reason to do that.
One of the weirdest things is when I'm at work and
she wants to think chemtrails are controlling the weather. That's fine.
It's fine. She's probably going to tell you about it too.
She's definitely going to tell you about it when you say it looks a little cloudy today. And that's a whole can of worms.
Right. It's like, oh, that's actually Obama's fault. Really?
He hasn't been in office in several, and she's already launched into the tirade.
Already, it's too late.
You know what I mean?
She's going to say some shit now. All right, so the goal of this game is to drive people out of the house, which I just did. Vito's gone. Vito is no more.
Suck it, Vito.
Vito abandoned his family. Vito got so scared and left Flo behind.
Why isn't the level over then?
So I have to get rid of everyone.
I know. Have you gotten the wife yet?
Not yet.
You keep saying everyone. Like, is there a kid?
Oh, yeah. So there's supposed to be. There's a pause menu.
Oh, Mimi and Tony. Oh, Mimi.
Yeah, I don't even know where Tony... I haven't run into...
Mimi looks like her mom.
All right, so I'm here. Flo is in the hallway over there.
Yeah, or maybe in the back side of that room, yeah. I'm really bad at these types of maps.
Oh, to like work out where you are on the map?
Well, just applying this to what you're... Like, I have no idea where this kitchen is.
Okay,
in relation to the other ones.
Sure.
Like, I don't know where you're going.
We're back here now. I think I got to go this way.
And you got to vaguely kind of got to go to your right after you get into this
There
room.
she is.
And there she is, yeah.
Get in there. Kick her.
Like, I would have been terrible at this game whenever I was a kid. I'm glad we're playing it now, is what I'm saying.
It's all very random. You can't really be good at this. You just hope they run into the stuff that you're possessing.
I don't know. You're doing pretty good.
I guess.
I feel like
I got one gone.
You got Vito gone. We're only 10 minutes into the episode. You know.
You can't really hear it.
You're on track to like get the whole family, basically.
Right. You can't really hear it, and that's a good thing because
it seems repetitive.
It's repetitive. The music sucks, but all Sega music sucked. That was one of. There she goes. Get out of here.
They killed it with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's about it. I'm going to say that's about it.
The people that made Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Team, really understood the Sega's capabilities, or the capabilities of the Genesis. They knew what they were working with. A lot of these other kinds of games like this, they just kind of crank something out, and they go, that's probably going to work.
That's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
Let's not take up too much memory space.
No one's going to care. Here's a kid.
Yeah, get him.
Scare the kid. Yeah, your parents are gone.
Awesome.
Yeah, get out of here. Hell yeah. Oh, and he pooped.
So,
Green poops.
2 things that I think we should talk about. One, how much this character looks like the mask.
It's party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta!
On the box art, he doesn't really look like that, but in the game, the just the straight up green skull, yeah,
Pretty mask-like.
pretty masky.
And 2, another thing we should talk about is, did you see our video popped off last week a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
I'm happy with it.
I think people are not listening to the video we have on the front page of our channel that tells them not to subscribe, because we have more subscribers too.
We do, and I appreciate that. So anyone listening to this or watching it, I think most of our listeners most likely are not subscribed. It sure would be cool if you did that. I don't actually mean it whenever I'm like, don't subscribe. I'm just trying to be cool.
No, I mean it. I hate everybody.
Okay. I don't. Ignore Watson. I want you to. I would love if you subscribe to our channel.
There's something new and different for us. Ignoring Watson.
Be super duper.
Just in a snit, you know?
You hear something?
That's what we call it. I like the skull hole.
Who doesn't?
That I do like.
Who doesn't?
Come on, Watson. You want to play the game?
Can I die in
skull
here?
hole.
Can I? Oh yeah, I guess I have a life bar. My little picture got smaller.
Well, since technically you're already dead, they call it ultra death.
Ultra death.
And it's like a second level.
I
I think
have
there's an afterlife.
I have a show that I like on Prime that I don't know if I'm supposed to like. I don't know if it's marketed towards me and my demographic, but I really like it. And it's called Has Been Hotel. You've heard of it, right?
Yeah, we talked a little about it. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
How problematic some of the fans were and whatnot.
Yeah, and I had no idea about any of that. I go, oh, I thought it's just a fun little quirky show tune kind of thing. It's a fun little musical.
Very fun and much like things that are fun like that and bright and musically inclined and all that, it gets taken over by a small but vocal minority. I don't think the majority of Has Been Hotel fans are bad. You know what I mean? I just think you hear about it more because the bad ones are loud.
Sure. And I didn't hear about it at all.
Well, trust me, if there's gloom and doom to be brought to any subject, I know about it. I will bring it down.
Don't worry. I'll let you know the fandom sucks.
The fandom sucks.
Fandoms typically suck.
Typically suck.
I'm trying to think of maybe a non-toxic fandom.
Is it Disney adults? Nope. Is it Star Wars fans? Nope.
I've had pretty good
Is
luck.
it UFC fans? Nope.
I've had pretty good luck on Dune fan pages. They seem like they're pretty.
You're gonna get
most of them are all on the same page.
I mean, like the worst you're gonna get there is usually some passive aggressiveness.
Yeah, but
they're all pretty literate and pretty snooty, so you might get some condescension or whatever. But you're never gonna get the outright vitriol.
You'll get a good comment section is what you'll get.
Yeah.
Usually a pretty good comment section.
A nuanced argument.
Yeah.
Which is unheard of online. You know.
I've had good luck with the Dark Souls fandom.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That is a little bit surprising.
Is the kid
but I
leaving?
kind of get it.
Kid's gone.
I feel like the sheer difficulty of those games kind of weed out your general assholes.
Yeah, so people that are really struggling with the game.
Which is probably the same with Dune, you know, because Dune's so goddamn difficult to read.
Sure. People that are really struggling with a Dark Souls game and maybe go into a forum saying that they're struggling will get a lot of support more often than not. You'll get some of the people like, just get good, bro, but usually it's said in jest, and they'll go, also,
no, but for real, yeah.
But for real, like, I'll fucking help you.
Yeah,
this shit's hard. I
Which
get
boss
it.
did you say? Okay, yeah, here's what you want to do.
I got you. In fact, where are you now? Are you
God.
playing the game? I'll just fucking beat the boss for you.
Look, I'm not trying to be mean to Mimi. She's going through a lot right now.
Yeah, all of her family's gone.
But that is an ugly child.
Hideous.
Like, why so many lines in the face? Like, has she already been traumatized prior to this?
I'm old enough now to where I don't, have friends that are having newborn babies anymore. Most of their kids are grown or, old enough now.
No, most of our friends are getting divorced.
Yeah.
At this point.
For at least the second
They're
time.
divvying up the kids they've already had.
Sure, but no one's having fresh ones, so you don't have to.
Don't call them fresh ones.
We're not in the position where we got to be like, I'm sorry, your kid's a fucking nightmare. I cannot stand the sight of it.
The old school word for it, I think, is atrocious. Just atrocious.
Horrible, ugly child.
Class after class of ugly children.
And Skinner's like, I'm responsible for them being ugly? Like
I didn't. They're not my. They're not my fucking kids.
Anyway, it's a real short bit, but it's real funny.
Did I do it?
Always stuck with me. I think
Hell
you did.
yeah!
You just spiked your own head.
Hey, get back here, you wimps! I'm just warming up. Go ahead and run. I'm right behind your sorry butts. I like this guy. He's not just stuck to one house. He will follow his victims.
See, there you go. That's not the mask.
Guess I shook him up a little, huh? Dude, the slime balls deserve it. I agree.
What is that style, though, of illustration? Like, in his
Him,
face and stuff, the facial expression. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like how only part of him is, like, a person still.
It looks like he's emerging
rest
from
is-
goo.
Like he's just covered in goo.
He's about to be fully submerged.
He's
Like they
wearing-
hooked him by the nose and dipped him in goo.
Well, check this out. Already slithering into another nice new home.
Well, that makes sense. He's got his own moving company. So, yeah, it'd probably be pretty quick turnover.
We'll let him get settled while we score some more Ecto. Fuck yeah, Ecto, bro.
Is that like smack in this universe?
Oh, we are. We're actually... I'm going to be in hell for a little bit if you need me scoring Ecto. All right.
Does the game not know they can just cut to when the family's moved in?
So you can die in here. Die forever in here.
Apparently.
I just shouldn't touch the red one. I bet not. The red's always bad.
That's solid. That's
Yeah.
pretty solid. But why?
Oh, no.
Whoa. You
Whoa.
just almost got fisted.
Oh, I'm
bro.
almost dead.
We gotta
I'm
make,
flashing red.
We gotta make more fisting jokes.
Oh, sorry.
Look at those fists.
I think He-Man made plenty of fisting jokes without even knowing that they were making fisting jokes. They had a character called Fisto.
I was gonna say it's built in. You just gotta make the one joke. The rest of them write themselves every time he shows up.
He-Man, step aside. I'm gonna fist him good. Say anything else, Fisto.
That's right, man of many faces.
It's bad enough that your name's Fisto. You don't have to announce that you're gonna fist anyone. We assume you will. Mm-hmm. Your name's Fisto.
You know what? Just let us know if you're gonna do anything else. Otherwise, we'll put you down for fisting.
Right. Just assume that
Okay.
fisting's gonna be, top of priorities here.
Like James at the S&M Club. Just put him down for fisting unless he tells you otherwise.
Right, and I will. I'll let you know what I need.
And when Fisto offers you his hand, boy, that's a big offer.
You know what I think about too often? The H.R. Giger designs for aliens, right? That look like penises and fists and stuff.
Dicks everywhere. Everything's a dick.
The story is that Giger came up with them shortly after spending an afternoon at a German sex club being pegged by two trans women. And I think about that too often. You know?
I think thinking about it at all is too often.
I also
Because
think
I've never thought about that. I didn't know that was the inspiration. I didn't know him getting pegged was the inspiration for the xenomorph design.
I also think about the fact that you used to be able to get a quality hand-woven Sigourney. And now, you can't even get a good Sigourney. There's no Sigourney Weaver.
It's good.
You like that?
That's good. I liked it. Thank you for that. Are you leaving? Are you gone? Or are you just in another room? I'll run you down, bitch.
Run that bitch down.
Yeah, it's Satan / Grim Reaper, whatever.
It's a Blue Oyster Cult cover.
Only one ecto drop, huh?
Nah, make that... Oh, I don't want to say make that bitch squirt ecto. It's
Ugh.
just... See, the game sets it up to be
God
weird.
damn.
Why are these people leaking so much fluid you have to collect?
Is that an evil animal on the floor there?
I don't know what that was crawling across there.
Oh, I can kick stuff.
She dropped some more.
All right.
I said dropped it. Is that okay?
She dropped some more ecto cooler. It's just a squeeze-it bottle.
Lap it up, slut.
Where is Jesus?
Like, you're the slut in this situation.
Oh, okay. Right on. It's fine. I'm the slut.
Yeah.
Jeez. Don't make it weird. I like her shirt, though. I'd wear that.
It's ahead of her time. She had the Minecraft creeper on there.
Classic Dracula in the cupboard.
You know what's public domain? Dracula.
Anyone can use it.
You don't gotta pay for that shit at all. You could write a Dracula story tonight, son.
The goal is to run them out of the house, but you can't really gather where they're going to go.
Right.
It's all very random.
I don't think it's that random because I think they just have to be at a certain fright level to get there. So you kind of have to hit them 2 or 3 times in one room, and that'll scare them towards the exit. I think is the way it's going.
Right. Oh, she peed.
That's why it has the levels where it'll say like calm level,
the
high fear level.
The way I said, "Oh, she peed," reminded me.
See,
of,
it's weird. Why are they in the bathroom together?
It reminded me of that. I don't know what skit. What's the guy's name? Tim Robinson.
Yeah.
Reminded of his bit where he goes.
Jackie Robinson.
Where he goes.
It's got a bush. What the hell?
1 egg is 40 eggs.
All right. Fuck. You can't look at pornography at work. All right. I'm not. I'm just playing the game.
Oh yeah, very high fear level. Get her one more time. Come on. Yeah, hit her with the rug.
Yeah, she's gonna run.
He looks like he's gonna pull out
There she goes.
maracas at any moment, though. You know what I mean?
I gotta get Ecto.
Do the whole Cuban Pete thing.
They call me Cuban Pete. That's it. That's all I can
gotta
say.
Sprinkle those in, right?
I'm the king of the rumba beat.
As long as we talk in between, it totally doesn't count.
And I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
God, Cameron Diaz in that movie, though, huh?
Oh, right.
I mean, we all just collectively gasped.
They were like, put her in Gangs in New York too. Really?
I don't care if she can't do the accent. Leo can't either.
Okay, yeah,
It's fine. We got DDL, baby. This is gonna be fine.
that's a bad movie that is just all vibes for me.
It's very watchable.
Yeah, it's just it's
Don't
just
think
a good
too
time.
hard. You talk about not thinking about it too hard.
Yeah, don't pick it apart. You're gonna have a bad time. Grim Reaper. Yes, that's right,
yeah.
bitch. Death is coming.
It's got some greats in it. You know, John C. Reilly.
Yep.
Ah, so good.
Hats, tall hats.
Really great hat movie.
Little solid hat movie.
Really, really good hat movie. And probably one of the bigger inspirations for Johnny Depp's current look.
I'm going back
Remember
to
when they're
home.
wearing all the necklaces and scarves?
Tons
They're
of
thieves?
necklaces, a lot of scarves. I think I might die. If I get hit one more time in here, I'll die for real.
If you die in the game, you die for real.
I won't just half die.
So what else do you want to play this month as we gear up this October?
So I'll talk about this now because I've already put the money aside for it. Which
there's money.
There's money involved. Yes.
Okay, this is big. This is big news for us.
It's a rare moment where I'm paying full price for a game, and gaming is not immune to inflation.
Sure.
A lot of the newer like AAA games are $70 now instead of $60.
Please, son, my son is very sick.
And I'll be picking up the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Ooh.
Or remaster. I don't know what they're calling it
it's a
officially.
remaster,
I think it's a remake or remaster. It doesn't matter. What matters is I'm buying it day one. Comes out October 8th. So I'll be playing that for a few days before we premiere it on the show. So that'll be cool. Next week is Silent Hill 2.
Oh, I'm excited. That is great. And can we just do like a Silent Hill month? Maybe we'll do a little more Hobbit at the end of the month just to get cozy for fall, but I'd like to do that, kind of alternate scary and cozy. How do you feel about that?
I like that. I'm trying to think of cozy fall games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we only got a couple more episodes this October, so we got
the
rest of
we have some
November
time to work something out.
To do cozy stuff. Stray was pretty cozy.
That's the game, folks.
I liked Stray.
That's it.
Yeah, we're talking about other games because we beat this one.
Well, we didn't beat it. I died.
It's over.
I died.
James is the champion.
I beat the first level.
I'm very proud of him.
There are only 4 levels, so I failed miserably. The way this game is kind of set up feels sloppy. You kind of float around. The controls aren't great. It doesn't feel finished, and it actually feels like it was supposed to be a PC game.
This feels like a test version. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Like a beta version or something of it.
But yeah, we're going to keep playing because why not? You know, we got time.
Absolutely. But talking about cozy stuff, I am going to...
Oh, good, a person. Let's scare the piss out of them.
Tony!
Tony, you're going down, bitch!
Get fucked, Tony.
You're going down, bitch! And then she goes...
Out there. Not in here.
I know.
But talking about cozy stuff, after we do this, I think I'm going to watch Over the Garden Wall, heat myself up some potato soup, and just drift off to sleep very, very peacefully because I'm off work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. That's
And
awesome.
honestly, that's just Sounds great. I'm so ready for fall and winter to be here. You know?
What is it about Over the Garden Wall that I don't get tired of? I could just watch it on repeat for an afternoon. I've watched it. My record so far is 3 times in one afternoon.
Just kind of back to back.
Just back to back to back. I just kept watching it. It's just so comforting.
I think it's because you're the highwayman.
I'm the highwayman.
That might be it.
I think you're the highwayman.
No. But I don't know what it is.
Look, you're not alone. You know?
I just discovered it maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago.
You're absolutely not alone. They're re-releasing for the anniversary. It's a read-along book. It comes with the cassette tape that he makes for the girl.
Oh, awesome.
Which is just his poetry and clarinet.
Amazing.
And then it also has like the, I think it's like a record or something that has the music from, you know. So you can read along, you can listen to it, and then you can actually listen to the mixtape he makes in the show. Which is just a great little box set that was out of print, but they're doing it again for a limited time for the anniversary. So everyone should seek that out before it costs $1 million.
It's going to cost $1 million immediately. Whenever they released the PS5 Pro, I don't know, Classic Edition, it kind of looks like an original PlayStation.
It really pacified the fans with that one.
Sold out immediately. They're being sold on eBay now for like $3,500, $4,000.
But did you see they're gray?
They're gray now.
They're gray. And I'm old enough to remember when PlayStation caught shit for the original ones for being too bland.
I'm glad that Sony caught shit for releasing the PS5 Pro, and their big selling point was now games are in 60 FPS instead of 30 FPS. And I go, I get it that it's not good for business, that technology has kind of plateaued.
Yeah.
That things, we're not making, the iPhone's not coming out every year. It still is. They still keep pumping them out.
Because they're expected to.
But they're barely different.
But the differences are negligible at this point.
Now, we're at a time now to where no one cares what kind of phone you have. We all probably have some kind of smartphone. No one's asking you what level of phone you have because nobody really fucking cares anymore.
I'm sure there are circles of people who do.
Sure. I don't know any of them, though.
But you don't really hear about people waiting in line all night to get the new iPhone drop.
No.
That's pretty rare, I feel like, these days.
Yeah.
People get them, they pre-order them, they click a button, and if it shows up, it shows up.
I love the videos of modern Black Friday, and like they still set up for Black Friday in retail stores, and they still open the gates like it's a big deal, and then 3 people walk in.
And yeah, in 99% of cases, it's just not a big deal. There might be one store that has one certain thing, but it's pretty rare that you're seeing people like gouging each other's eyes out for TVs like the good old days.
Yeah, and it was fun. All right, those old videos are fun, but it's just not a thing anymore, and I think that's okay.
That's all right.
That's all right with me. I don't think we should be doing that shit anymore, and thankfully we're not. But I do like that the stores still put together their big to-dos, like it's Black Friday, open the doors. A couple of guys walk in.
So yeah, cozy TV, cozy food, cozy games. That's, I think, how the rest of our month is going to go.
Peaceful shopping. You know?
Peaceful online shopping. No lines, no hassles.
Take it easy. Nobody's going to run out of anything.
Nope.
And all you assholes that bought up all the toilet paper, I hope you feel stupid.
Or hand sanitizer.
Fucking assholes.
Idiots. Rants and nostalgia every week. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe.
We'll see you next time, baby. Come on, baby. We're going to the Bone Zone.